All right, step number 1. On both sides of your paper, kind of like what we did last week, you're going to draw 2 lines side by side. Now mine are sort of closer to the middle. There's more space on the side, so it's not really, really, really wide. Just like this. Step number 1 is 2 lines side by side. And then step number 2, super easy. It's that rainbow we've been doing. You're going to connect your 2 lines just like that. Okay? So now remember, we're guessing as we go. So if you think you know, if you're like, she's drawing a marshmallow, then shout it out. So I know, 1, you're paying attention, and 2, I'm not in this by myself. Laura, R2-D2. Ooh, that's a good guess, but incorrect. Step number 3. Straight line right across, okay? You're not connecting the sides all the way, okay? I left a little bitty space between my straight line. So I have a straight line at the top. Okay, all right. Step number 4, okay? So you have this big, huge rainbow looking thing, and at the bottom of it, you're gonna put kind of some squiggle lines, okay? There is no perfect squiggle. Ruby thinks it's another pirate. Ruby, you're a smart girl, because he does kind of have some pirate looks to him, but he is not a pirate, but very good guess. Good shout out, okay? So now we've got these squiggly lines down here at the bottom, all right? Now, step number 5. On the straight line that we just did a second ago, you guys are going to put 2 U's, all right? And that's why I was saying Ruby is a smart girl, because she knew that was probably getting ready to be what we were going to do. Aunt Lindsay says it's the ghost of Christmas past. And Lindsay, that's a really good guess because of the blahs down here. So I like it. Now, for the time's sake, I'm not going to color this in, but this part of our drawing is going to be all black, okay? And you guys can do that whenever you color it at the end, but just so you guys can kind of start to see while we're making guesses. Okay, Sophie says it's a stormtrooper. Aunt Kelsey thinks it's the Pac-Man ghost guy. I like the ghost guesses, and it is not any of those things. It is not a ghost. It is not a stormtrooper, but good guesses. And I like people paying attention to the context clues. Okay, so step number 6. We're just going to make, I call these kind of mountaintops. It's kind of hard. So I don't want to call them what they actually are, because then I might give something away. So off to the side, you're just going to kind of have these slopes. You see those? And then you're going to do 2 straight lines, just like that. Okay? This is Duck Dynasty. That's a good guess. Who guessed that, Aunt Lindsay, at your house? So we're guessing what we're drawing. All right, so step number 7. I think step number 7 might start to seal the deal for some of you guys, and you'll finally go, oh, all right. So step number 7, you're going to come over here to this side of your paper, and you're just going to draw a straight line down, diagonal. All right. Jack gets it. Jack gets it at Amanda's house. Jack says Chewbacca. Laura's house says Chewbacca. You guys are right. Woohoo! We are drawing Chewbacca. I am like a super duper Star Wars fan, and so I had a hard time picking which character I was going to draw today. So there will be more Star Wars to come, just so you guys know. There's going to be Disney and Star Wars, and that's my life. That's what I love. So back to our picture. You've drawn 1 diagonal line, and you're going to draw another one parallel, which means side by side, next to it, okay? Way to go, guys, on Chewbacca. That's awesome. Yeah, it is. And I would attempt to do the Chewbacca growl, but I would embarrass myself more than I already have by doing this. So, no Chewbacca. Oh, see, I still am going to try. Oh, I'm expecting some of you out there are doing it right now. Or if you're not, you should, just to make your parents a little crazy. All right, so back to our picture. So you have this diagonal sash thing that he's wearing. And inside that, you're going to put some straight lines. which is going to make a lot of different rectangles. Okay. All right. So that was our 7th step. Our 8th step, now that we know it's Chewbacca, let's try and make it look like Chewbacca. We're going to put an upside down triangle. So you're going to draw a straight line. All right. And then you're going to bring it in just like a triangle. And after researching, Chewbacca has a black nose. So we need to make sure Chewbacca's got his black nose. It's hard not to make it like a pink nose or a red nose because, you know, Chewbacca, even though he's tough and strong and all of those, he's super cute. So he's got a black nose. And then you guys are going to draw a straight line that's going to come down. Okay? And then I like a good old, you know, crooked smile always. So that's what I do. And I think because he growls, or whatever, that's a pretty, yeah, that's a good face. So we're going to come up, and he's wearing sunglasses. Like, how cool is he? I got to make that smile big, because he is a happy Chewbacca, just like Chewbacca Mom. Oh my gosh, how great is she? And then he's got a tongue. All right? Now, that's kind of what Chewbacca looks like. Now, Chewbacca is not just like this. He's a furry fella. So we got to make him look like a furry fella. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our marker and we're just going to kind of draw just little marks. Let me kind of show them to you a little closer just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. See? All I'm doing is just going down. And you can go like this, whatever works for you. And kind of give him some spriggies on his head. Okay, so you guys can kind of see a little closer what I did. But he, like I said, is a furry fella. So I'm going to give him furry arms and a furry head. Now this last step I do to make him really look Ruby and Mabel. Hey guys, we're excited you guys are here. Okay, so the big thing I want to just show you guys that's a really extra step is fur. All right, now how we do that is you just draw some squiggly lines. And I'll show you again close up so you guys can see. Okay, and I like to have my squiggly lines kind of have some points in them. Kind of like that. And I'll show you guys why in just a second. So, up here, he's kind of got some eyebrow business going on. Okay. So you got to make sure he's got his fur going on. All right? So, the reason I wanted to tell you guys that is because today you want to use 2 browns to color your Chewbacca. You want to use a dark brown and a light brown. And here's why. You want to take your dark brown and you want to color in those spots. Okay? So you want to take your darker color and you want to kind of like trace over those lines. Now look, is mine nice and neat? No. Because Chewbacca is a fuzzy fella and his hair is wild and crazy. So I'm just tracing over those lines, and if I made any points, I'm making sure to go over those with my dark brown, okay? So I'm kind of going over everything that I drew extra for fur with my dark brown. Then I'm going to go over it with my light brown, and it'll really make him look more furry, okay? So that's Chewbacca. Let me show you, of course, the finished product Chewbacca. I get a little lost coloring sometimes. Like, I'll start coloring and forget you guys are out there drawing with me because it's so fun. So there's my finished Chewbacca. Now remember, one part that's really important to this is that you guys want to color in all the white spaces, okay? So all the space that's outside of your Chewbacca today, you need to pick a color. So don't forget, you're going to color this. Of course, I have Star Wars themed crayons because I'm not kidding. We're obsessed. Like, I have Star Wars stuff in my kitchen and in my living room, and I'm an adult woman. But what else, right? It's so cool. So if you aren't familiar with Chewbacca or Star Wars, I need you to look at your parents right now and shake your head at them and tell them, how how come I don't know what she's talking about? This cool, awesome thing called Star Wars. And then let me know what they say. Okay, so this is Chewbacca. I had a reference for you guys. He's a Wookiee. Okay, W is for Wookiee. There he is. See, there's his little sash thing that we drew. I know it has a name. I'm not like that into it that I know the name of that. But it's pretty cool. Uncle Sean says that Chewbacca was a welder. And part of me actually believes Uncle Sean would know that. And then don't forget we have our hashtags today. And today's hashtags are Star Wars, Chewy, and I drew with Kylie. So if you post those to your profile pic or you share this video, be sure to hashtag it. That's the other big thing, guys, is please share these videos with other kids and other parents who, you know, if your kids are loving this, that's the whole point, is to pass this on and share the love. And then before I let you go today, I just wanted to show you Cammie's Chewbacca. She did so good. She helped me pick today. And I had to decide if Chewbacca was going to wear glasses or not. And Cammie said, yes, you totally needed to wear glasses. So my Chewbacca and her Chewbacca is rocking the shades. So don't forget today to post your picture when you're done, color in all the spaces. I cannot wait to see them. Thanks to everybody who joined our video today. And I just can't wait. Thanks so much. You guys have a good Saturday.